Remember last month when we made fun of the Island Boys for wanting to get inside the ring and shakalaka boom boom each other? Not boom boom, but boom boom each other. And it went exactly how we expected, comedy and marshmallows all over the place. And something else happened at the event. It was a misfit of Adin Ross, who was hosting it, live streaming it on Kick. It was just like misfit influencers fighting each other. And something else happened after the event as well that I didn't cover. No, the Island Boys did not cry again and go face a 14-year-old who was talking shit and get their ass beaten for the second time of the night. It was actually an ex-NFL player who he claims he allegedly got jumped because they wanted to snatch his chain. And they ended up getting into a fist fight and gunshots were fired as well. I didn't cover it because I thought, oh, it's just a bunch of donkeys doing donkey activities. There's no point. He's just gonna get arrested and go to jail. Like, simple as that. But the story had a plot twist. After he was detained, he was let go because there was no evidence. And then a month later, Miami just issued a warrant for his arrest for attempted murder charges. A month later. Now, the ex-NFL player who got into the fist fight is quite popular, especially for his stunts over the past couple of years. The 2022 pool situation where he pulled out his cucumba allegedly and he started beating it in front of everyone. He keeps on apologizing for multiple shit. He was also the guy who got arrested in his McLaren in 2024. Now, YouTube already doesn't like me. I don't want it to hate me, so I'm not going to be showing you this whole fist fight. This is Anthony Brown. They went back and forth. It was like 2v2. They were throwing punches at each other. And this is the security guard breaking it off by shit-talking him to the other side. Now, after the fight broke out, kinda-ish, they started getting separated. But Anthony, I just realized I've been saying his name wrong. It's Antonia. My apologies. Antonia, according to the reports, he stole the gun from the security guard, but I don't know if he stole it or the security guard gave it to him. But he allegedly took the gun, started running towards the guy he was fighting with, and started opening fire. Now, according to the reports, the former NFL player was detained by the police at the time of the incident, but later was released. Brown claimed that he had been jumped at the event by people trying to little baby him. Now, I can't find the video of their reaction because the other guys who was, he got into a fight with and shot at, they were also streamers. I cannot find the video from their side. I assume it's deleted. So we don't have the details on how they try to do it. Did they try to David Copperfield it just like Lil Baby attempted, or they just straight up decided to snatch his chain and that's when they got into a whole fist fight? Or for all we know, this Antonia guy is lying and there was no chain snatching Lil Baby activities in the first place. They just talk shit, or he talked shit. We don't know who initiated it. But it doesn't matter. He shot a person. So according to the warrant, there was an investigation that opened even though after he was released with no charges, saying that attendees identified Brown as the shooter, but that officer found no weapon on him after a pat-down. They did find the 2-shell casing and an empty gun holster though. So there was a person who was shot, there were gun shells on the floor, and there was a gun holster as well. I wonder who did it. I think we need to, investigate it for a month to finalize who actually did this whole thing. It's not like we have this whole thing recorded on a video and a person with a gun, the suspect, is sitting in front of us. One man suffered injuries at the event and he got treated at the hospital in Miami. Before also identifying Brown on security footage, the two men had reportedly struggled over the gun after the former NFL player started a bigger brawl. So long story short, he's fucked. Not like the way he claimed he shakalaka boom boom the governor's wife. This is real. We don't know if the other one's real or not, but this is real life and he's going to serve a long time for attempted murder charges because guess what? He cannot play the self-defense card. I know everyone plays that card, but it's not going to work in this situation because he got separated. Security separated them and he decided to pull a weapon from someone that it was given to them or he stole it, allegedly, I don't know. But end of the day, he decided to go back and they started struggling over the gun and Anthony started to open fire. The judge signed a warrant for his arrest and his charges on June 11th. The 36-year-old they contacted him yesterday, but they were unsuccessful doing so, which was verified by Washington Post. Brown will have to post a $10,000 bond and remain under house arrest until a trial. His Twitter page is still active, but he still hasn't posted anything in the past 19 hours of recording this video. Now, he will get arrested in no time, and if he doesn't get charged with the first-degree attempted murder, which most likely he will because he had the weapon, it was intent to kill. It's as obvious as me going bald in the next 4 years. First-degree attempted murder in Miami, Florida, fines up to $10,000 and life in prison with or without possibility of parole. Second degree, if the state cannot prove that attempted murder was premeditated, which if you don't know the meaning of this word, I obviously do, the intent to unalive, and prison time and probation up to 15 years. So what's the lesson to take away from this whole situation? It's never worth it. Ego is a bitch. Don't listen to that bitch. Unfortunately, people like this don't think before they act. The only thing they think about is, oh, I'm gonna be called a bitch for not doing anything about it. And people are gonna talk behind my back. Well, guess what happens when you do something about it? And where do you think those people are gonna be for you? With you? Are they gonna be like, oh, you're the man, I'm gonna come and serve with you for the next 15 years? Cause you're a G. Like the YouTuber situation 2 days ago I covered where they shot each other over copyright strikes, and obviously the story was deeper than that. There are new details coming out of it. No one fully knows exactly what's going on. But I don't want to get into the whole story. I'm going to point out the fact that they ended it for what? Like, he gave himself up. He's going. There was a video of him inside court. Nothing really special happened. He's just, requested to get a private attorney so he can go forward. But guess what's going to happen to him? He unalived 2 people. For what? So I heard you've been talking shit, yeah? Come catch me. I'll catch you outside. Pew, pew, pew. No, you're never going to copy strike me again. Like, the only time you should take action is if your family or your life is in danger. Then you need to go pew, 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 pew. If they want to unalive you. That's about it. But besides that, these people pulling out weapons or knives or whatever, trying to unalive the other person because their ego is hurt for getting like bitch slapped, for example, it's very stupid. It's very, very stupid. Never get offended by words, because those words can ruin your life literally forever. Like, I got into a situation like a couple years ago as well. Thankfully, I think before I do anything, but I think this was the closest time where I almost lost my shit and I talked 9 15-year-olds broccoli hairs out of their head. They were fucking around with cats, trying to kick them and shit, and I told them to knock it off. That's when he came and told me, what are you gonna do about it? That's when I went to park the car quickly right in front of me, got out of the car. Thankfully, they were gone, because I was probably gonna shut off the broccoli out of their head. I don't know what I was gonna do, honestly. Thankfully, nothing happened. I just called the security on them. But the story is, if something would have happened, I would have ruined my life for the next year, or literally ruined my whole life and get deported from the country. Anyways, I just thought I'll talk about this and, update you with this whole case. You take it easy. I'll see you.